What's good, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are going to be reacting to Ghostface versus episodes 81 through 90 compilation. Now, again, I'm using the new mic now, and I'm trying to adjust to it, making sure all the recording levels are good and all this and all that. So yeah, now we're going to react to episodes 81 to 90 of this compilation. I just saw that happened to appear on my recommendations. So yeah, just wanted to do that. Anyway, with this said, hope you'll enjoy. And yeah, honestly, I'm a little curious about this, and I won't keep everyone long just to react to it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button. Be notified immediately when the video comes out. And if there's any videos you'd like to recommend that I should react to, put it down in the comment section below, and I'll react to it as soon as possible. This was made by Cameron the Person, and the video to this, the link to this video, let me fix that wording. The link to this video is going to be down in the description below. So again, be sure to give Cameron the Person some love and support for the video that they made and all that other good stuff. Now, let's get around to this video. This is going to be a 57-minute video, so I'm not going to be making any commentary or pauses here and there because that's going to be a long one. So yeah, let's get around to this video.
Alright, Stu. How did you screw up this time? Billy, let me ask you a simple question. Do you ever get bored with it just being you and me? I mean, it can get a little repetitive at times, sure, but what's this about? Well, I thought it would boost our street cred if we had an extra member on our side. That, and it would make things a lot more interesting for our dynamic. Stu, we work perfectly fine as a duo. Bringing in someone else just complicates things even more than they already are. Oh, come on, don't be such a downer. And besides, she has other friends. It's not like she's gonna be around us 24/7.
Wait, what?
Other friends. Stu, you didn't!
You gotta be kidding me.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Fucking course you did it! Stu! How is it every person I bring along, you have some kind of beef with them?
Well,
no. It's not that I have beef with them. I have beef with you. Because what do you mean you brought over Spinel? So you do know her. And once again, you're missing the point. I was unaware you even had one. Alright, let me put this into perspective for you, Stu. There's someone named Pink Diamond, and 6,000 years ago, at the very least, was with their best friend / playmate, Spinel. These two would play with each other all the time. Then, many years later, Pink Diamond outgrows Spinel and finds Earth. Pink Diamond ditches Spinel under the pretense of it playing under a game, and she would go down to Earth to basically live the rest of her life, all while Spinel is just standing there long enough for roots to grow on her legs. She never comes
that is
back.
pretty bad.
Then, many years later, her son, Steven Universe, would essentially broadcast himself to the known parts of the universe, including where Spinel resides. Spinel, now full of anger and vengeance because of the fact that Pink Diamond left her, sets her course onto Earth to kill Steven. That is who you brought today. My bad, gang. I did not know. Every time a single word utters out of that cacophony of a mouth, my brain cells end up drifting away. Alright, so she came down here to get revenge on Steven. What is it exactly that she can do to make that happen? First, she can extend and stretch her limbs in a cartoony fashion that would make any rubber hose character proud. And she's got a rejuvenator. which is a scythe meant to reverting gems back to their original state. Alright, sounds dangerous for gems. But I don't know if you've noticed, but we're flesh and blood. Which should send as a friendly reminder that it's still a goddamn scythe stew. I can manage. Yeah, just keep lying to yourself. I know it makes it easier for you to cope. Alright, so like, what exactly has she done that warrants us being afraid of her? Let's see. Reverted the crystal gems back to their default states. Fought off against Steven to a standstill on top of a massive injector which was pumping in toxic waste into the planet, effectively killing it, and held off Monster Steven in future. Is that all? Oh, I'm sorry. Does that not impress you? I don't know, man. With everyone else that we fought against so far, I feel like I've heard this same exact shtick, like, over and over again.
Then I guess you won't mind if I do it again.
Speaking of which, this is the part where I head out. Bye-bye, Billy. Wow, gee, isn't this just swell?
Miss your friends already? Well, don't worry. You're right behind them!
Hey, Billy. You ready for your next fight? Begrudgingly so, Stu. Anyway, give me the deets. Who am I fighting off against today? We are going to be fighting off against royalty today. King or queen? King. Alright, anything else?
Okay.
They put up a friendly facade at first, but then it also turns out that they're a massive tyrant. Ooh, must be my lucky day. I get to take down a bigger piece of shit than I am. So, anything else that I should know about this prick before I take the light from his eyes? Happily this time. Yeah, on top of them being a tyrant, they are also a conqueror that once traveled worlds/dimensions just to conquer humanity. Okay, I'm
What?
sorry, run that back by me again. Oh, too late, they're already here. Now go ahead and take the knife and stab him. Alrighty then. Now, prepare to die, tyrant!
Well, don't stop on my account.
Oh. Oh.
No! No!
Why?
Oh, what's wrong? Too big for your britches now? Big? No, big is an understatement here, cause what the hell do you mean that you brought in Andreas Leviathan? Look, he may be a little bit bigger than I expected, but that doesn't mean we can't take him on. God give me patience. Cause if you give me strength, I'm gonna need bail money. Alright, so ignoring the very obvious problem here, what do you know about this guy? Well, to put it in your own words, he's a world-hopping, royal-conquering tyrant. That should spell it loud enough for you. Well, yeah, I'm the one that said it. I mean, like, what else do you know about him? Just like his dad, he is the ultimate gaslighter. He essentially tricked Marcy into bringing Anne and Sasha over to Newtopia so that they could find the gems needed to open the Calamity Box, which would have sent them back home. But since King Andreas is a tyrant like his people before him, he essentially backstabbed all three of them into doing exactly what he wanted so that he could take over Earth. Alright, so he's a mass manipulator. What else? Andreas not only has a giant robot army at his beck and call, not only has a massive suit for him that can fly and fight off against Anne Boonchoi, but,
Yeah.
he also
You're all
has
ass.
a low-budget lightsaber.
You guys are serious. Okay.
No, seriously. You
Let's
guys are
have some
ass.
fun.
Alright, well, I guess
Just
if
a
we're
way to
gonna
DM.
do that, I have the real deal right here, motherfucker.
Oh!
Stu, I hate to be that guy, but your ass is not fighting Andreas. Actually, you know what? You're right. Hold on, I'm gonna make a call real quick. Huh? Who are you calling at this moment in time? Yeah, right, so when can you get over here?
Oh, I'm already here.
Hey, David, it's been a minute. Glad to see you. Wait, David? What the hell are you doing here? David's got a side hobby to be a bug collector, so he's gonna help us out with this one.
Yeah, I was told there was a giant bug here, so I'm here to collect.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is not a bug.
What?
Andreas is actually a newt, which is a type of salamander. So, no, he's not a bug. Though, funny enough, where he's king, there are giant bugs, so if David ever wanted to make an addition to his collection that way, he could go over to Amphibia if he ever wanted.
Amphibia, you say? Sounds like my kind of place. Thanks for the tip.
Wait, don't go! God damn it, Billy. Now our best chance of winning this has left. Waste of a good cameo, too. Anyway, one thing to know about Andreas is that he was manipulated and gaslit by his father, and by the end of the series, he essentially helped defeat the Core, which was a hive mind of all of his ancestors' most brilliant minds. And now, to repent for his sins, he basically did a Thanos and is spending the rest of his days as a farmer. Damn. That botany life do be hitting different. On second thought, I just had a brilliant idea. Bye-bye, Billy. I'll see you back home. Wait, what? What the fuck?
Enough!
God damn it, Stu!
Now look what you've made me do.
They're putting chemicals in the water that are turning the frickin' frogs gay.
Oh my god. No.
Hey, Billy. Nice
No.
to see. Yeah, whatever.
Heard that enough already.
Look, what's this I hear about you and me fighting off against a creature? Like, can you be a little bit more specific than that? Probably just went through bad on translation. Anyway, from what I'm understanding, you and I are fighting off against an ogre today. Now, when you say that, do you mean, like, as a figure of speech, or are we fighting off against, like, an actual ogre? Because if it's the latter, I'm sorry, but Shrek is neither love or life for me. Figure of speech, obviously. Though I will say, when I did mention the guy's name to a few people that I hang out with, they looked at me as if I was clinically insane. What's the guy's name again? Oh, shoot, I would, but he's already here. Alright, Billy, go nuts. Alright, now, prepare to get peeled like an onion.
Oh god!
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a demon before?
No, I'm not playing around this time.
No. Run,
Come on.
leave.
You're gonna tell me that you're afraid of a guy who's obviously pumping steroids? That's just an intimidation tactic.
No,
Stu.
it's
I'm gonna
not.
need you to
That's
shut
legit
the fuck
muscle.
up, because that's not steroid pecs. That's the real fucking deal, and that is Yujiro Hanma. Oh, come on, you don't gotta take the piss out of the guy. Poor choice of words, Stu. It's not because anyone's taking the piss out of him. It's that he's going to piss on you. The fuck is he, R. Kelly? Look, I don't want to elaborate on that point any further, but my point is that you brought over the strongest creature on Earth to us. Mind how I said creature and not man. That's not human. All right, Billy, make me understand. What has this creature done that has provoked such fear in your eyes? Stu, have you ever met a man who just casually punches an earthquake away? No? Well, now you have. And trust me, this is just scratching the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Yujiro fucking Hanma. He punched an earthquake away. Billy, do you think I'm stupid? Yes. Keep talking. One day,
Damn.
an African elephant the size of a dinosaur just shows up, and the military is called to take care of it. The military did not do a goddamn thing. So, Yujiro pulls up out of fucking nowhere
Hit the mic by
and
accident.
beats the fuck out of the goddamn elephant with his bare hands and feet, kills it, and eats it! Seems a little overdramatic to accept their son's challenge, no? You're missing the point, Stu! By the way, one of the other fights that Yujiro has was against a guy named Ryu Kaio, who is a veteran warrior who has been around for at least 100 years. And when they fought off against each other, Yujiro digs his fingers in his face, rips it off, and throws it to the audience! Oh, what the fuck, man? Oh yeah, last thing, but you know why they call this man an ogre? Well, it's because this man has so many goddamn muscle pecs on his body that his entire bloodline has a dedicated technique to where when you flex all of the muscles into your back, it forms a face. Not even Muscle Man can claim that power. Okay, I see your point now. About damn time! Alright, so taking all of that into consideration, what do you propose we do against this thing? Yeah, about that. Where are you going?
Here we go.
Oh, fuck me!
Beyond gone.
Stu,
He is beyond
please
dead.
explain to me why the hell you got us out here at 2 in the morning? Because, Billy, our next opponent only comes out at night, so this was the best way that I could do a meetup with them. Besides, don't you got insomnia? This should be, like, relatively normal for you. Wow, what a way to downplay an actual problem I have. Also, why does this guy only come out at night? What, did you get me a vampire or something? Oh my god, you did, didn't you? Well,
dear
I
Lord.
was going to tell you, but then again, you're good on picking up on things, so I just let history repeat itself. Well, at the very least, you had the decency to let me know beforehand. But now I gotta know, what kind of vampire are we fighting off against tonight? Like Twilight vampire, Adam Sandler vampire, like,
Those
what
would
do
be
I gotta
better.
work with here? I didn't get much information on the guy, but what I did get was that apparently he was a part of some really weird and bizarre adventure.
What?
I'm sorry, say that again? Oh shit, I think that's him. Alright, Billy, go ahead and get him. I
Yeah,
hope
I'm
your friends
lost
are
too.
track, cause you're gonna meet him in hell!
How disappointing.
No! No!
Time to meet your end.
Dio! Oh shit, right,
The previous guy was bad. This guy is just as bad or worse, depending on the person who you ask. Let's be honest. It honestly depends on who you ask. But yeah, no.
did forget to give you that.
That
Out of
is-
all of the
no,
vampires you
no.
chose to antagonize, you decided to go after Dio Brando? The fuck is wrong with you? You know how I said earlier how you're good on picking up on things? Maybe you could use that to inform me as to who that guy is. Dio is the bastard child of a drunken wretch who has had generational beef with an entire goddamn bloodline since the late 1800s. That's a lot of time to be dedicating your hatred towards anything. And you think I want to trifle with this man? Look, I don't know about you, but this guy looks way too flamboyant to be threatening. Since you know about the guy, maybe you could elaborate as to what he's done that warrants such fear in the first place. Alright, so when his father died, his father sent him over to the Joestar family because of a debt that they owed to him. Now, when Dio got there, his first instinct when meeting the Joestars, or more specifically Jonathan, was to abuse the fuck out of his dog. And trust me, this isn't the only time he does this. I hate him already. Ever since Dio moved in with the Joestars, he has consistently attempted to make Jonathan's life a living hell by not only embarrassing the fuck out of him in fisticuffs in front of his school friends, to taking his girl's first ever kiss and killing the dog in a furnace! I want it dead. Too late, this mask beat you to it, which is essentially how he became a vampire in the first place, but more on that in a little bit. Anyway, so after
Yeah,
being
he's going
found
to the full
out to
story.
being the one who was poisoning George Joestar, who, for those that need a reminder, is Jonathan's dad, basically puts on the mask, turns himself into a vampire, and goes on a massacre that same night, killing the policemen who were sent to arrest Dio, kills George Joestar, and burnt down the entire house, only leaving Jonathan and Speedwagon as the survivors. Damn, that's one hell of a first time for a vampire. I'm gonna ignore that comment. Anyway, so after this happens, Dio goes to London and meets Jack the Ripper. Yes,
What?
that same Jack the Ripper. And turns him into one of his minions. Later on, he also infects an entire town into becoming his zombie slaves. And this is one of the worst fucking things that Dio's ever done. Shout out to CJ the Champ for pointing this out. But in one instance, a lonely mother with her baby goes up to Dio and asks him to spare their lives. Dio says, no, fuck that. Turns the mother into a zombie and makes her eat her baby!
What?
Oh, God, what the fuck, dude? And it gets even worse from here! Fucking excuse me? Jonathan and Dio then have their final fight, which results in Jonathan cutting this fuck nugget's head off. Now, you think that this would kill Dio. Fucking course it doesn't. But what happens instead is that on Jonathan's wedding day on a ship that he and his wife are on, this motherfucker and another one of his minions sneaks aboard the ship, sneak attacks Jonathan, burns the fucking ship alive with the wife and their newly born child, leaving to fend for themselves as to escape the flaming ship, and Jonathan is essentially dead. Dio, in a last-ditch effort to survive, cuts off Jonathan's head and mounts his own on top of this motherfucker. Just took his adopted brother's body. He took his whole fucking flow.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
You know, this isn't exactly how a honeymoon is supposed to go, but thankfully this is where he goes down with the ship, right? I know, that was a stupid question. He's standing right there. How the fuck did this man come back? A century goes by, and the coffin that Dio was hiding in resurfaces. And since then, Dio has been hiding out in Cairo, Egypt. And to exact his revenge on the Joestar family, he sends over assassins and murderers to kill them. And they all happen to be stand users, which means they have fighting spirits. And of course, Dio has one of the most powerful ones, and it stops time. So not only is this British psychopath a vampire, but he also has the ability to stop time thanks to his stand. Well, where is the goddamn stand? Well, you see, that's the thing, Stu. Only stand users can see stands, and since we don't have one, we're kinda screwed.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Or that would be if I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I figured your dumbass would get us in this situation eventually, so instead of doing what I usually do and just let death take me, I decided, fuck that! And although it took a lot of time, resources, and money, I finally found it. Billy, what do you have in your hand? Oh, you're about to find out. Oh my god, are you okay? Oh, I've never been better, Stu. I no longer have a use for this. Alright, so what was your game plan? Kill yourself before he does, because, not gonna lie, that's kind of a dumb plan. Billy, look out! Nutty? Feast your eyes on true royalty, Dio. Now you face the Burger King! Now, get his ass! Come on, give it up, you British vamp. You are no match for my Burger King royalty.
Oh, so you still want to fight? Really? You're next. Time to die.
I swear to God, if we pull that time stop...
Bring time to a halt!
Yeah, this is why.
I'm going to roll all over you! Are you telling me that's the best you got? That's just more evidence of your ineptitude in the presence of one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you really think that would do anything against me?
What?
You see, Dio, my stand, the Burger King, allows me to have it my way. Meaning I've got total dominance over this entire fight. Meaning you can't do jack shit. Okay, no, that's just some bullshit you pulled out of your ass. Shut the fuck up, Stu!
It does sound like it.
Anyhow, prepare to face my Whopper Wallow! Die!
Yeet.
What the hell? Impossible! I am the immortal
Now do me a favor and stay dead.
I just want to
Did that happen? He actually won.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't pulverize you right now. Because whether you want to admit it or not, I am the only one keeping you from going mental. Because if you knock me out, you're going insane. Ugh, I hate it when you're right. Anyhow, so what exactly are we doing here again? You and I are aboard this vessel, taking pictures from the depths of an underwater blood moon, all because of the fact that you won against Dio, and apparently that was not in God's plan. Well, that explains why everyone else vanished afterwards. Wait, so you can win against Jay, but I can't win against Dio? What kind of favoritism bullshit is this? Hey, Billy,
That is kinda
I
true.
don't question the system, I just roll with it. Oh, of course you would, you fucking sheep. But I guess if this is how we're gonna serve our punishment, we may as well do it. I just want to go home already. That's the spirit, Billy. Now, I'm going to be the coordinator, and you're going to be the driver. You tell me when we meet our destinations, and when we do, I'll go ahead and push this green button in the back. This'll take the pictures. Alright, let's do this.
This looks too familiar. I don't know where I've seen it though.
Hey, Stu, you mind if I ask you something? Sure, what's up? So, where did these moons come from exactly? That's the thing. No one really knows. All we know is that they started showing up right around when everyone disappeared. Maybe they're connected somehow? I mean, it's possible. What the hell was that? I don't know. Here, let me go and take a picture. What the fuck is that thing?
What? I don't get it.
Billy, I don't like it down here anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were supposed to have fun on this voyage. What do you mean there's a monster down here? I mean, when you think about it, it's an ocean, so it just comes with the territory that there's fish down here. Fish? No, don't bullshit me and say that's a fish. Well, it could be a frog. If we don't get out of here, I'm killing you before that thing does. Let's just get to the next point. Wait, so that thing we saw wasn't the only one down here, and it wasn't the biggest one? Stu, remind me why we're taking these pictures
I think I know
again.
the name, I just
Something
don't.
about a COI, Garden of Eden, I don't know, man, but like, whatever the reason is, it is not worth doing this. Whoa, radar's going off. Take a picture, what else is there? Holy shit! Stu, we need to get the fuck out of here right now! Oh my god. This is what happened to the last guy that was on here. Huh? What are you talking about? There was another vessel. It was called the SM-13. The guy was piloting it. His name was Simon, I think he was. I never got a good look at the guy, but he looked vaguely familiar. They sent him down here because he did something to the Garden of Eden. I don't know, but whatever it was, he never came back up. We all thought it was because of low oxygen, and he just didn't have enough time to make it back up to the surface. But no, knowing that there's things down here, those things must have killed him. Oh my god. They sent us down here knowing that we would get eaten. We're dead! Dead! Stu, get a hold of yourself. Look, we don't have that much oxygen left. It must be doing something to your brain. You must be hallucinating. Look, all we gotta do is go to this last checkpoint, right? So, let's go there, take the picture, and let them know that we're coming back up, because I'm not dying down here. They're not coming for us. They never had the intention to do so. They knew what was down here, and they sent us anyway. Why? We won. We deserved to win. Come on, man, give me those coordinates. We gotta get out of here. I just don't get it. Why would we come down here after all this? Great, he's losing it. What are the coordinates? Left. All right, guess we just gotta go here. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
What the heck?
Fuck up! There. Now, let me just...
Oh! I get it now.
Stu, are you sure this is a good idea? Oh, don't you worry, Billy. I know exactly what I'm doing. Really? Because the last time we came up on a forest, Slenderman handed our ass to us. No thanks to you. Listen, that was a bit of an oversight. But trust me this time, I think you might get a kick out of this. Whatever, man. Look, how far are we from the place? Should be right behind these trees. Now, Billy, feast your eyes on the find of the century.
What am I looking at?
Holy shit! The showgrounds? Stu, how did you find this place? It was on Google Maps. Right. Anyhow, so is the main man here, or... Nah, he's pretty much out for the day. But there is someone else here that's agreed to fight you today. Wait, really? Well, who is it then? That would be her over there.
So you're the dude I've been hearing so much about.
Maggie Splitzer? Stewart? Alright. What did I do wrong this time? You know what? To give you the slightest benefit of the doubt, you didn't get me Mario. But I'm now throwing that benefit out of the same door he stuck his pingus in. Wow.
Oh.
That was an actual sentence that came out of your mouth. What I'm saying is that you have fucked up yet again. Because what do you mean you brought over Maggie Splitzer? Didn't SMG4 end a few months ago? You see, about that, I was stumbling across town lately until I came across Maggie here. Turns out after SMG4 ended, it just meant that the YouTube content stopped, not their lives outside of it. So Maggie has just been chilling out like how she usually does.
Yeah, though I admit, I wanted to get back into the action for a bit. Your friend here told me about this thing you two got going on and decided it wouldn't hurt to get some screen time. It sounded like fun!
Huh. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go on a bit of a preamble because I'm a bit of a fan of your work.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm siding with her on this. You're a fan of hers. Oh, how could I not be? Maggie's a total badass! Ever since her debut, Maggie's not only been one of my favorite characters, but she's had some of the best moments and development throughout the entire series. I mean, she was one of the finalists in Mario's challenge, survived getting squashed into a tiny Goomba version of herself multiple times, transitioned from being into an inkling to a human, no thanks to that bastard otaku, won the final Splatfest in the name of her rival, stopped Benedict Cumbersnatch with the help of Ari Bori from obtaining immortality in her spin-off series, Sunset Paradise, overcame her self-doubt, saved SMG4 from a lawsuit case made by that bastard ape, survived college and became a coach, defeated One-Shot Ren and Mr. Puzzles, and regularly trades blows with the other high-tier characters like Mario, SMG4, Bob, and Psycho. There's a lot to be impressed by.
Does he usually do this? It's kinda creeping me out.
Yeah, you'll learn to get used to it after a while. But he doesn't really do this when it comes to praising people. This is kind of a first. I think you have a secret admirer?
What?
Hey! Look, I just happen to appreciate really good storytelling. A shame a good majority of older fans don't seem to appreciate it like I do.
Right. Anyway, this is the part where we start fighting, right?
Well, if you say fighting, you mean dying. Yeah, that would be the case.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, you're gonna want to sit down for this one. You see, it all goes back to around a year ago.
One Ghostface versus somebody. Later.
So you two don't actually fight who you set each other up against? You just die on the spot and come back to do the same thing?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Though technically we have won a few times lately, so our odds are just steadily improving.
You know, I don't even know if I want to fight you two now. That would just be adding more salt in the wound.
Oh, thank the flying spaghetti monster! Crap. Well, there goes the viewer retention rate. Oh, shut up, Stu.
Maybe there's something else we could do to pass the time? What else do you two do?
I usually just sit back, watch my hero, and engage in my Burger King slop. I'd invite you to come along, but you and anime don't really have the best track record.
You're not one of those overly obsessed fans, are you? The last thing I need is another boopkins to traumatize me.
Oh, heavens no. I stay far away from that side of the fandom as humanly possible. I'm the guy that usually gets the opponents for the both of us, but other than that, I just kind of do whatever, really.
Well, why don't we just hang out for the day? You two remind me a bit of Red, and I'd like to coach again. Who knows? It could help you two win more.
I actually like the sound of that. What about you, Stu? You in? Why not? Not like I have anything
actually
else
sounds
to do
better.
right now.
Great!
Better
Now
than
come on!
one would think.
Let's get to it!
What the fuck? She gets to have a whole ass episode, and I get the sideline. That poll was rigged. I swear to God, Cameron. Give me an episode, or I will chop your balls off, or my name isn't Swagmaster 69,696.
What?
Alright, Stu. I'm here. Who am I dying to today? Well, aren't you just the optimist? You're the reason why I'm like this most days. You know that, right? Oh, come on. What have I ever done to have made you be like this? Oh, you mean like the time you sold me off to Bill Cipher for getting laid in Xbox Ultimate Game Pass? Okay.
Oh.
But in
Yeah,
my defense,
that was a thing.
that was from about a year ago, and since then I have
I almost
grown,
forgot about it.
learned, and changed as a person. Motherfucker, don't you start giving me that Logan Paul ass excuse of an apology. God, I swear, this reminds me of the time of when we... What the fuck? I didn't even get to finish my joke! Billy, where the hell are we? Oh, god damn it. Stu, I unfortunately seem to have transported us to the one place I hoped we would never go. Quahog. Wait. You don't mean
Yeah.
that same Quahog, do you? Oh, for the love of just
Yeah, they're not gonna win this one.
Can't touch me.
Peter Griffin. Yep. Have we really stooped this low? Well, it was either
Oh.
him or Poppy Playtime. Right. Anyway,
fair.
so why are we
guess.
fighting Peter Griffin again? Cutaway gag. You know, I completely forgot that they made that into like an established thing they can do.
What was that?
That was someone's getting fired, is what that was.
Weird. Speaking of cutaway gags, they are primarily the reason as to why he and the rest of his family are as broken as they are. Okay, so can you name me a few examples of what he's done in said cutaway gags? Because, not gonna lie, there's so many that I can barely keep track on who has and who hasn't done certain things. Alright, here's a simple example.
That's fair.
He has his own gravitational pull.
Excuse me?
What is this? What is this, some kind of gag?
No, that's Orbit.
My god, is he that fat? Yes, but moving on, he also has the ability to shapeshift and morph his body, given the fact that he's changed his skin color, and the fact that he has an extremely good poker face by
What?
not having one at all. So his strategy is to become Slender Man. He also has a really consistent
am I
time
wrong?
manipulation ability. Like, he'll be able to rewind his own,
Yeah, that's a
stop
big
the ones
inconsistent.
around him, and unintentionally stop his own sense of time. Again, it's weirdly consistent. And even taking the
Yeah.
cutaway gag feats out
A
of
bit
the
too
equation,
weird, though.
he's an experienced fighter facing off against his own family, Ernie the Giant Chicken, Liam Neeson, the Amish, a bunch of other people, and also Homer Simpson. Didn't that fight initially start because of the fact that Pawtucket Patriot ripped off of Duff, and so that led to Springfield suing Quahog for literally ripping everything off? Yeah, Family Guy is a little
not
bit of a
wrong.
plagiarist. Oh my god. What? Did you have an epiphany? Stu, do you ever remember in how, like, a lot of the cutaway jokes for Modern Family Guy, it just revolves around Peter or anyone else from the main cast just dying on the spot, and then they, like, come back
my god.
right after?
They became that.
Oh my god, have we been ripping off Family Guy too? No wonder why I feel like our jokes haven't hit as well as they used to. Anyway, self-deprecating meta-commentary aside, there is one benefit that we have over Peter. Really? And what would that be? Peter is more of a dumbass than you.
Now, I may be an idiot, but there is one thing I am not, sir, and that, sir, is an idiot.
And that's saying a lot. Hey, Peter, do you remember the bird being the word? Yeah, he killed that bird.
I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. When you think what you want about me, I'm not changing. I like me.
Stu, why have you forsaken me? Never compare me to that fat fuck ever again. Oh, screw you, you petty bitch. Oh boy, he's about to ruin you worse than Scream 7. Oh, come on now, was that really
Oh,
necessary?
dang.
Meg,
They actually went
who
for the
let
low
you
blows.
back in the house?
What? I'm not Meg. What the hell are you on about?
Okay, that is the last time you were gonna pull that crap.
Oh, god damn it.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Hi there, Billy.
What did I just see?
Question. You're a gamer, right? That has to be the most eyebrow-raising sentence I think I've ever heard from you.
I don't know what to say
But
to that.
yes, I am a gamer. Alright, great. Who you reppin'? Stu, you do realize that the console wars at this point are, like, non-existent, right? I don't care.
I mean,
Who
he's
you
kinda
reppin',
right.
Billy? Fine, if it'll get you to stop talking like that, I'll tell you. I usually
Now it's all
play
digital
stuff on
now.
Xbox and Switch, and maybe I'll dabble stuff on Steam here and there, but other than that, I don't really play all of that much. Interesting. Stu, could you please explain to me why the hell you're asking me about my gaming hobbies? Mainly one reason. Have you ever played a Sega Saturn? What? No, dude, the Sega Saturn's been out of service for like 25 plus years.
Sega Saturn.
Why are you bringing that old thing up? Oh no, you fucking did it.
No!
Sega the Sanshiro? Don't look at me. You should have played a Sega Saturn before I even jumped
Oh,
the
no.
No. Don't hit me with that bullshit. Where the fuck did you even find Sega the Sanshiro? I thought he died. Billy, do you recall when Mr. Sanshiro leaped off of a massive building to stop a
I thought it was known that he was probably alive after all this time. I mean, he appeared in Sonic.
The fucking thing all the way into orbit and exploded and then presumably died. Yeah! That's like one of his most famous moments. Are you telling me that he lived after that? Alright, pay attention, Billy. You see this comet that's flying through? Yeah, that's not a comet. That's Mr. Sanshiro re-entering orbit after the explosion.
Are
And
they
you brought
holding
him
Death
here.
Battle?
Why exactly? Don't look at me. He's the one that came here with a big giant Sega Saturn strapped to his back and a giant controller to accompany with. Look, the moment I saw that, I knew I was safe because I am the Mega Ultimate Gamer. Oh, really? You're an Ultimate Gamer. Alright, well, let me list off some of the things that Sanshiro has done. And I want you to tell me if you remember any of them. Try me. Alright, here goes. How many moves did it take for him to be out a single nightclub? 2 judo throws and 1 chokehold. Alright, good start. Second question.
Okay.
When he throws this man in this empty wasteland of a desert, what happens to that man? The man explodes. Twice. Alright, good. Now, when he's trying to save these 2 people in this burning building, what game is he promoting? Burning Rangers, and a bit of a correction. We don't know if he actually saved them. He just gave one of them mouth-to-mouth. We never see them leaving the building. Do his judo throws work on zombies? No, in fact, he gets overrun. Who is he currently dating? Sakura from Sakura Wars. And apparently, as of 2020, Segata has a kid. What's his latest game appearance? Project X Zone 2 on the Nintendo 3DS in 2013. You can fight him as a boss, and while you don't play as him, you can use him as a solo unit character assist to help juggle your combos. Great, you know your trivia. Now, my last question. Taking all of this into account, what can we do against him? Same thing we always do. Stab him. He's outnumbered. That's not gonna happen because he can duplicate himself 100 times over, including a giant version of himself. So yeah, what's a singular knife gonna do? Are you forgetting the fact that you got a Burger King JoJo stand and I have Sith Lord powers? I think we got this. Okay, first off, I don't have any big bacons from Burger King on standby, so, that guy isn't coming out unless I have one on me. And 2, remind me, when was the last time you actually used your Sith Lord abilities in any sort of fighting scenario?
Damn, he got you.
Uh-huh. So this is the part where we die now, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, buy our YouTube memberships. We just opened them. Oh, you corporate shell!
Very efficient, I'm not gonna lie.
Billy. Stu, why the hell did you decide to meet up somewhere freezing cold? My balls are growing icicles down there. Okay, first, too much information. And secondly,
why would
I got
you
some
say that?
intel from an inside source saying that our next opponent has been hiding out here for the incredible war crimes they committed. And when processing this information, you didn't think to wear a jacket or even let me have the option to wear one too? I could have used one. Billy, if I had either one of us wear anything outside of our usual getup, we would have been immediately recognized, and quite frankly, I'm not doxing us. Stu, that basis immediately falls on deaf ears when we call each other by our names every time we see each other. And besides, who else is gonna be wearing this outfit? Well, either way, our guy should be right behind that little hut area over there. Wait, hold the phone. That place looks familiar. I have a gut feeling we shouldn't be here. Oh, nonsense. We'll be completely fine. Oh, shoot. Looks like he's coming out now. All right. Go and greet him, Billy. All right. Now, prepare to pay for your crimes.
You do not wish to have this fight. Leave.
Oh
my God. The ghost of Sparta? Kratos? Stu! Oh, what's the issue? Scared of a white guy? Stu, that's the literal god of war. What the fuck? Are you out of your mind? Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's obviously
What's wrong with you? Why
I am going to over-exaggerate my foot up your ass if you don't shut the hell up. All right then, Billy. What exactly does this man do that warrants this type of a reaction? Kratos is literally called the god of war because he killed Ares. You know, the fucking Greek god of war. Okay, but like, isn't Ares a god? How the hell does a mortal man exactly kill a god? Well, actually, Stu, Kratos is one of the many bastard children of Zeus. So that actually makes him a demigod. But anyways, Kratos goes and kills Ares because he was tricked by Ares into killing his family. This is why he looks as pale as he does. So because he killed his family, he looks like Michael Jackson?
Mind your tongue, lest you wish me to rip it out.
I'm more surprised you know who that is. This ends up snowballing into Zeus wanting Kratos dead after becoming the new god of war, mainly due to paranoia that Kratos would overthrow Zeus, much like how Zeus overthrew Kronos. Kratos being sick over the constant cycle and betrayal and murder made by the gods' hands, seeked revenge on Zeus and the rest of the gods of Olympus. This includes Helios, Hermes, Poseidon, Hades, Hera, Hephaestus, and Zeus himself. Okay. Interesting body count. Oh yeah, that reminds me. He also slept with Aphrodite during his raid on Olympus. So, there's that. Damn. Nice. Wait, if Kratos slaughtered most, if not all of the Greek pantheon, what's he doing all the way over here? Well, Kratos, would you like to explain?
No.
Alrighty then. After destroying all of Greece, essentially, Kratos had believed he had redeemed his fallen family and made peace with himself. However, this only caused a long-lasting battle with depression as he went on a journey of self-discovery. This led him to the realm of Norse mythology as he began a second life, giving him a chance at a second family with a woman named Faye alongside his biological son named Atreus, who is also apparently Loki due to Faye wanting to represent her culture and him doing Loki-type things in the visions she would have. Unfortunately, later in life, Faye would succumb to an unknown disease and die as a result. Fuck. My sincerest condolences, Kratos. It mustn't have been easy losing 2 wives this quickly.
Whoa, you're gonna die.
Stu, I would really wish you would stop provoking Aspirin's anger.
I find both of you incredibly annoying, but at least you seem to have some common sense.
Okay. I'll do my best to refrain from making comments. One thing, though. How exactly did he kill all these gods? I mean, clearly defeating those such as Poseidon and Hades couldn't have been easy. My brother in Christ, Poseidon was a tutorial boss.
Wait,
Are
what?
you fucking serious right now? Moving on, his most infamous weapon, the Blades of Chaos, is the result of him pledging his allegiance to Ares, as shown by the marks on his wrists. Those chains are forever tied to him specifically, so they aren't easy to get rid of. Alongside that, he's proficient with any weapon he gets his hands on, including items that he gained from killing several gods. This includes the boots of Hermes, Icarus's bow, Poseidon's trident, the literal head of Helios and Medusa, the claws of Hades, Hercules' gauntlets, the Nemesis whip forged by Hephaestus, and the blade of Olympus, the one weapon that is specifically designed to kill gods. And there's so many more from the Greek mythology, but I don't have all day to go over each and every one of them. But as far as his Norse mythology era goes, his most famous weapon is the Leviathan's axe, and it's a weapon he gained from Faye before her timely demise. That's a pretty damn impressive weapon lineup. Stealing weapons from the people he killed is badass. He's like Mega Man, except with a shit ton more blood.
Mega Man?
Don't mind him. He's kind of an idiot.
I mind him a lot. Are you two done?
For what it's worth, I never wanted to fight you, pussy.
Enough! Have either of you seen my boy?
Atreus? Sorry, man. Haven't seen him. Wait. Did he have a yellow apparel with a crabby mohawk and wore a bow around him? Stu,
What did you do?
What the fuck did you do?
Atreus!
You know, it's a funny story, actually. Oh my god, you killed him, didn't you? Yeah, I totally did.
Billy, was it? Does this friend speak for you?
Absolutely the hell not.
Then you may live.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Stu, this is what happens when you provoke Mortal Kombat's first ever guest character. You deserve what's coming to you.
You will not see the end of this day.
No, please, I didn't mean it.
Do not deny me my revenge. I am him. If you believe in a god, make peace with him now.
Stu, I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Billy, we've already broken into the place and gotten as far as we have. I'm pretty sure there's like no backing out
Wait,
now.
which
Yeah,
trigger
but
did
come
we
on,
now?
man. This place is creeping me out.
Do we?
You know I don't like going into abandoned buildings. Oh, really? Sounds like a you problem. Oh, piss off, Stu. Anyway, what exactly are we looking for here? Okay, so hear me out, Billy. This is a toy factory, which means there's bound to be some rare collectibles that have never seen the light of day. So what I think we should do is pick up as many of these collectibles as humanly possible, go back home, and put them up on eBay for an insane price. So your plan is to be a modern-day Pokemon scalper. I want you to know that hurt me more than anything I've died to. Yeah, man. Look, what does the toy look like so we can get out of here quicker? Alright, let's see. They're tall, blue, long limbs, big red smile.
Wait, are you serious?
And they've got eyes that are looking directly into your soul despite not looking like they have one themselves. I'm sorry, what? Hold up, Billy. I think we found them already. Well, let me go ahead and pick it up and we'll be on our way out.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought they already did have playtime before.
I fucking hate you right now! And here I thought we were gonna go a whole day without this happening. You know, I should have figured something was wrong the moment we came into an abandoned building to look for anything. But you're gonna tell me that you were looking for Huggy Wuggy? I'm getting the feeling like you know something that I know. You're only just now realizing that? Unimportant. But look, why are you pissed that we found Huggy Wuggy? Is he, like, too heavy to carry out of the building? Stu, that is a fucking monster that lays before us. Yeah, you completely lost me. Okay, look, in 1930, right? There was a guy named Elliot Ludwig that founded a toy company called Playtime Co. We are in Playtime Co. right now, and in the decades that they were the most well-known and popular toy manufacturer, they released Huggy Wuggy, aka their company mascot. In between this time, in the 1960s, a close family member of Elliot Ludwig, namely his daughter, passed away, and as a result, to cope, Ludwig began experimenting on dead rats and trying to revive them with poppy flowers due to the life-altering properties they had. But initially, there was no success. However, later on down the line, it sort of transformed into this pet cemetery-like thing where they did come back, but they weren't exactly themselves, if you catch my drift. Okay, but if we're going on the basis that it's pet cemetery-like, that would mean that he would have had to experimented with something other than dead rats. What did he experiment on? Only the most obvious controllable variable in indie horror. Children. Oh, God damn it. One of the many children that was undergoing such torturous experimentation was a boy that Ludwig adopted named Oliver. And after vigorous amounts of experimentation, he became 1006, the prototype. And the reason that Ludwig conducted this experiment was as a sort of test run to see that he could revive his dead daughter in the form of a Poppy Playtime doll. And unfortunately, this worked. Oh, great! Wait, what do you mean, unfortunately? Well, apparently it turns out they didn't stop there. Over the course of many decades, they continued to do this with several other children. And eventually, the toys had enough. On August 8th, 1995, the toys revolted against their captors at Playtime Co., and thus ensuing a mass murder event only known inside the facility as the Hour of Joy. Well, that explains why the business hasn't been active in 40 years. Anyway, so where exactly does Huggy Wuggy fit into all of this? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Huggy Wuggy was very unstable during the experimentation, so the prototype used that to his advantage and influenced Huggy Wuggy to commence the Hour of Joy. So what you're saying is that I can't say that he's mint condition when I eventually put him up on the eBay page. Sure, you believe your own self-delusion there, buddy. Anyway, thanks for the history lesson, but I think I'm ready to take this guy and go...
They're wrapped, are they?
Where is he? He was just here. Oh, God! Damn it, we're dead!
I'm gonna hug you until you pop.
He's right behind me, isn't he? Yep. And Stu? Mm-hmm. I fucking hate you!
Well, that was a thing. Though that was kind of interesting how we went to Poppy Playtime for the final. Gonna be honest, I didn't really expect that to happen. But it did. And honestly, okay. Honestly, a lot of the other fights, though, that was unexpected. I mean, we literally had some of the most dangerous ones appear. Also, we got a reference to Iron Lung. Gonna be honest, didn't expect that. And I really haven't seen Iron Lung yet, so yeah, but I've seen a few bits and pieces involving due to TikTok. So yeah, there's that. But either way, really, I have to say this was pretty chaotic this time around. I mean, we got something innocent like Spinel, but then we got like heavy hitters here. We got Dio, and yeah, let's be honest, it was a lot more chaotic than I was actually expecting this time around. It was crazy. But yeah, other than that, I honestly I don't know what to really say at the moment. Like I'm actually lost for words. But yeah, it was an interesting one. So hope you all enjoy. Which fight did you think was the most enjoyable here? I'd like to hear your opinion in the comment section below. Honestly though, I have to admit my favorite would probably be that's actually a good question. Yeah, it's gonna be the Huggy Wuggy from Puppy Playtime. I kind of like that they did a bit of the lore there. Seemed really cool, in my own personal opinion of the matter. But yeah, other than that, hope you all enjoy, and I'll be sure to see you all in the next video. Bye!